Hi and welcome to yoga. It's great to have you here. It's a little noisy today as it's raining outside on the roof of the sports hall. So I hope you can hear me. We're going to start today sitting down like usual. The theme of today's practice is your heart. So that's kind of obviously the physical part of your body, but also kind of love and loving yourself and loving other people and kind of letting go of any resentment of any situations or people or things going on in your life and just trying to be kind and generous and lovely to other people. So your heart anatomically has to send oxygenated blood around your body, and that's kind of energy around your body, and you can almost kind of see love as that energy going out into the world. I know it is a bit cheesy, but yoga has this aspect to it as well as the breathing, the physical things. There is a mental aspect it's good to start with. So let's start in a comfortable seat. You might want to sit on a cushion or on a pillow, just to lift your hips a little, and you can feel really nicely stacked with, this time, your head over your heart. Just imagine where it is, and then your heart above the middle of your hips and where they fit on the floor, and that will hopefully set you in really good alignment. And we're going to start just by doing some breathing, but also we're going to have this cheesy thing in yoga, well, in this practice, it's a mudra. So mudra is a hand position, and we're just going to bring the thumb, the tip of the thumb goes inside the first joint of the index finger, like so, and then you just hold that on your at the back of the hand on your knees or thighs, depending on where you're sitting. And this mudra, your thumb represents you, and then the self, the rest of the world and others are the rest of your fingers and your palm. So bringing those digits together represents you bringing together with other people in the world, and this union. So thinking about that hand position, or if you don't want to do it, leave it out, that's fine. Take a nice breath in through the nose, and then breathe out through the mouth, and let go of any stress or tension. You might want to close your eyes so you can think about your heart. So as you inhale that oxygen into the lungs, and then the heart pumps the oxygenated blood around. You can perhaps feel your pulse, maybe feel your heart beating. Now, some people can't, that's okay, don't worry if you can't. But I want you to imagine the work that your heart's doing, and then try and relax any tension. So if you've got parts of your body that you hold tension in, like lots of us, shoulders and necks, then the blood, that oxygenated blood flowing through, will get stuck. So letting go of tension, really beneficial. And hopefully that's in your shoulders, maybe your jaw, relax the face. Just sitting tall, breathing. One deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Okay, we're just going to bring our shoulders, so let go of the mudra, the hand position. We're just going to bring our hands by our sides, somehow gently relaxing on the floor. And then the shoulders come forwards and up as you breathe in, and then down and round as you breathe out. So with the breath, might be long, slow, deep breaths, stretching the shoulders forwards, up and back, and then reverse that circle. So however many you did forwards, we're now going back, up, forwards, down, back, up, forwards and down. And we'll do the last time I did 3 each way. Just make sure your neck's nice and relaxed whilst you're doing this. We're now going to bring the left palm, back of the palm, the lower back, and then the right hand behind your head. And we're just going to inhale and almost bring the elbows back. And then exhale, bring the elbows kind of towards each other. So obviously one's going to be moving more, your right one. Inhaling, open, exhaling. Draw the chin to the chest, the elbows together. Inhale and exhale. And last time, inhale and relax the arms. And we'll switch. So back of the right palm to the lower back, left hand behind the head. Inhaling, elbows kind of go back and away from each other, tall spine. And then exhale, elbows come forward and you might bring chin to chest. So stretching into the shoulders, the upper back. Exhale. One more, inhaling. Open your chest, open the heart. Exhale. Inhaling, lift. Exhaling, relax the arms by the sides and just feel the difference in your body. Okay, we're next going to inhale, make some fists as the arms come up and out to the side, so really strong pose. And then we're going to try and let go of any tension, relax the shoulders. Inhale, lift the shoulder blades, and then exhale, lower them. So we're going to keep our arms in this position. It's quite strong. Inhaling, lift the shoulder blades, try to stay relaxed. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then let go of the arms. And you should notice the blood flowing. This is the benefits of the oxygen flowing. Also warming up a little bit lower down our back now. And next we're going to stretch our arms. So this is quite an interesting stretch. So I want you to bring your left hand out, push the fingers up and away from you. So really push out through the palm, the left palm. And then inhale, lift the right arm up. Fingers go up, and then you're going to tilt the hand back, fingers to the back, fingers up, fingers forward. Okay, so we're just rotating from our shoulder into our arm, and this really will stretch the nerves and tendons and almost the fascia in that right and the left arm. So the left arm's still active, keep twisting, and then fingertips right up, really push the palms away from you in this kind of one-sided position, and then relax. Notice the difference. Breathe, relax. And then we'll do the other side. So right palm stays kind of diagonally down, fingers up, heel of the palm points away, pressing into it. And then inhaling, left hand comes up, fingers up. And we do this kind of waving motion, so fingers towards the back, rotating from the shoulder, fingers come up, and then fingers go forwards. Try to stay relaxed everywhere else whilst we stretch the nerves, the vessels in your left arm. Keep pushing. And then relax both hands down. You should again feel the tingle, being alive, awake in the arms whilst you do this movement. The rain is quite loud. Okay, next we're going to come up onto tabletop position. So your knees under your hips and palms under your shoulders. This is cat-cow position, and obviously that's going to be quite feeling of lifting your heart and lowering your heart. So inhale, lift the gaze, drop the abdomen, drop the heart down, heart comes forward. And then exhale, tuck the tail under, chin towards chest, heart comes up. So keep inhaling into cat pose, cow pose, sorry. Exhaling to cat. Inhale. And exhale. And think about your heart moving in your upper chest through that move. Extension and flexion. And come back to neutral spine. I want you to tuck the toes under. We're going to do hovering table. In fact, just rotate the wrists a little if you want to come up. Shake out the hands, and we're going to come back with hands under shoulders, toes tucked under. This is hovering table. So we have a tendency to collapse the abdomen in this position. I want you to try and keep it pulled up with a flat back. And then you're just going to lift the knees off the floor. So pressing into the hands, using your core to keep the ribs up, keep the abdomen up, keep the top of the head stretching forward, hovering table. And then an extra challenge, press into the hands, stretch the right leg out, and then bring it back in, toes down, keep the knees up if you can, left leg out, bring it in. You can put the knees to the floor and just do the leg moves, but for the extra stretch and challenge, you're going to try and keep the ribs and the core activated as you lift and stretch alternate legs. We're aiming for 4 each side. If you don't want to do all 4, it's absolutely fine. Drop the knees. We've just finished. And then soles, tops of the feet flat to the floor, knees out to the side. Sit back towards your heels and relax your body down. So this pose, you can make a cushion with your head. Your hips might be a little bit higher or down towards your heels. Finding a comfortable child's pose where you can relax and breathe into your chest. You might be able to feel your heartbeat now that we've just been exerting it in that hovering table pose. Maybe close your eyes and try to feel your heart beating and maybe slowing as you relax. And wherever you are in child, just press into the hands to bring yourselves up. We're going to do quite a tricky core pose. So this is a stretch for the tops of your feet and your arms and really your whole body. So it's not really got a name, this pose. It's just child with a toe raise. So I want you to bring your palms by your knees and spread the fingers wide. Make sure you can press into the arms. And then we're going to inhale, stay where you are, and then exhale, lift your knees, suck in the core. And then inhale to lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So your head lowers, your chest almost becomes stretched the back of your body. And also the tops of your feet. One more if you can. And then stretch the arms away from you. Come up onto the knees, rotate your ankles. It's quite a strong stretch for your toes and feet. And then we're going to tuck the toes under, press into the feet, lift the hips in downward facing dog. So in this position, palms are making good contact at shoulder width apart, fingers spread wide like starfish. Your knees might be bent, and you might just want to bend alternate knees to stretch the backs of your legs, stretching the back of your body, and taking smooth deep breaths in and out through the nose. Even though this is an inverted position, your heart above your brain, blood flowing different ways, very good for us, but it is quite a challenging pose. Downward facing dog. Keep your core active. Okay, I want you to step your feet wider apart now, and then bring both heels over to the left and look under your right shoulder. A little bit of a side stretch for the legs and the torso. Keep breathing. Keep pressing into the arms. And then inhale, lift the heels back up, and then take the heels over to the right and look under your left shoulder. Adjust your clothing and come to mountain pose. I'm just going to stand face on, but you can stay standing at the top of your mat. We're just going to make sure you've got good mountain pose. Again, pelvis or your hips directly below the heart, which is directly below your head. This nice tall position, so you've got very good straight line from your heels
We're then going to slide, place the right arm out to the side and the left palm under the left shoulder. And then we're going to use the left hand to push yourself over onto your right side. So this is a stretch into your right shoulder. You might stamp your left foot on the floor behind your right, depending on flexibility in your leg. The aim is to stretch in the shoulder. You're trying to open up your heart on this side. Keep breathing. The focus is the shoulder stretch, but if you'd like to, you can bend the left knee and grab the left ankle, back of trousers, toes or foot, and then bring the knees back towards each other for a bit of a reclined quad stretch. Relax the face and try and breathe into these muscles of the right shoulder and the left thigh. Getting a nice stretch. And then if you had hold of the leg, let go of it. Place the left hand down and then gently come back onto your front. Just feel the difference in the arms. Your right arm and shoulder is quite stretched, and then we'll do the same on the other side. So left arm goes out straight, long to the side. Left cheek to the mat. Right hand under right shoulder, and then press into that hand to lean on your left side. And you've got this stretch in your left shoulder. The right foot might stand on the floor behind your left leg. Keep breathing here, and you might experiment with the position of your left arm. Stretching into that shoulder. And then if you would like, you can bring in a quad stretch by reaching back, bending the right knee and grabbing hold of the right ankle, toes, back of trousers, something. And then bring the knees towards each other, the hips forward. So you get a nice stretch into the right quad as well as the left shoulder. Breathe. And then let go of the right foot. Bring the feet together and roll back onto your stomach. Bring that left arm in. And then we're just simply going to roll over onto our back. A couple of poses in this reclined position. So a really good chest opener is bridge pose. So we're going to add a sort of alternate leg lift. So the soles of the feet are flat to the floor, just behind your hips. Toes point forward, knees directly up. Your arms along your sides with the palms face down. And really think about the contact your arms make with the floor and your hands. Exhale first, and then inhale to lift the hips. Press into the arms, the shoulders. And this is bridge pose. So keep breathing here. Aiming your knees forward. Your tailbone towards the back of your knees. The top of your ribs towards your hips. Breathe in, feel the chest expand. And then breathe out, lower the abdomen, back of the body, gradually making contact with the earth beneath you. We're going to repeat that position in bridge, but optional, add on a leg stretch. So
press into the feet as you inhale, lift the hips. Come up into bridge pose. Exhale. And then put the weight into the left foot. Inhale, lift the right leg up. As straight as you can get it, with a bend in the knee if you need. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press into both feet evenly. And then exhale, lower, relax. Inhale, lift the hips, press into both feet, nice strong balance. Exhale, relax here. And then inhale, lift the left leg, press into the right foot. Bring the left heel towards the sky. And then exhale, bend the knee, place the left foot back. Inhale, one last press into the hips, high up. And then exhale, relax. Hips come down last. After that back bend, just bring both the knees towards your chest. And you might just gently rock side to side, give some massage to your lower back. And then take the arms out to the sides and give yourself a hug. So elbows around the knees or hands around the knees, bringing the head towards the knees, giving yourself some kind of hug, because it's important that you love yourself so that you can have love for other people too. It's important you love yourself first. And even in this tight position, you can breathe in, fill up, expand, and then exhale. Relax the head back down. One at a time, relax the legs out in front of you. Slide the heels away. Let the heels go out towards the side of the mat. And then the arms go out to the sides. Slight space away from you as we come back to focus on the breath. So the last part of today's practice is to think about, how we normally focus. And the lights have gone off, but I kind of don't mind. Most of our working day, we think we're using our brain, busy thoughts of what's coming up next, what's happening when, to-do lists, jobs. Even just by opening your eyes, you are taking in lots of information from the world around you, and your brain is totally processing things, worrying constantly. But actually, it's really beneficial if we try and switch that off, or at least try and empty it. And one really good way to do that is to think about our heart instead, our heart and our lungs and our breath. So relaxing here, taking full deep breaths. And as the lungs fill, your heart's got more space to beat. As the abdominal organs move out and down, you should be able to relax everything a lot more. And any thoughts that come to your head, just acknowledge them and let them float away. Solely thinking about how this feels for you at the moment. Your arms heavy, relaxed. The same for your legs. The weight of the floor beneath you supporting you. As your whole body relaxes, shoulders, neck, head, face. just the front of your abdomen gently rising and falling as you breathe in and out. And you can stay in this relaxing pose as long as you have time. But for today, we're going to finish. So wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes, sit up however you'd like, and bring the palms to the heart, a classic yoga mudra called Anjali Mudra, and it does bring us mindfulness to this part of our body. And then if you bring your middle of your forehead to your fingertips, and this is your mind intelligence, trying to bring it towards your body intelligence. And this is how we all began actually as embryos in this kind of pose. So breathe here and then breathe in, open the eyes. Hope you enjoyed that. Sorry for the lights and the kind of getting distracted by that, but never mind. It was good. Hope you enjoyed that. Rest of your day, be mindful how you think, speak, feel, act. Thanks for coming today.